And my first question from you, sir, tell us about Assure Electronics journey and its core expertise.
Sure. So the U.S. Partnership for Assured Electronics is a nonprofit organization, and we are focused on helping strengthen the U.S. electronics industry through partnership with the government. Our members include large defense prime contractors, companies that design, manufacture, and assemble printed circuit boards, EMS companies, advanced packaging, device manufacturers, materials providers, academia, semiconductors. Our members represent the entire electronics ecosystem. And what we do is we help bring together government and industry to collaborate, to work together to find solutions. And those solutions might be a product, it might be a technology, excuse me, a technology. It might be a way to shore up shortcomings in the entire industry. But that's really what we do. We bring together government and industry to help solve problems.
Okay. And across the world, companies are seeing a shortage of semiconductor. How could you see that?
Well, so that's true that there are shortages in semiconductors, but the important message that we've been delivering is that it's not just semiconductors. We need to think about that entire electronics ecosystem. In the US, we have shortages in other areas. We cannot produce ultra-high density interconnects or substrate like PCBs in the US. We can only print down to 75 microns. We have shortages in materials and other things as well. So while it's important that we address the semiconductors, we have to make sure that we're addressing all those other segments of the electronics system as well. And again, that's a lot of what we're doing, working with government and industry, looking for ways to shore up those short areas.
Okay. And how do you see the Indian semiconductor manufacturing like that?
I'm sorry?
Indian, as you know, that government is focusing on manufacturing Indian semiconductor fab in India nowadays. So how could you see that? Is there any opportunity Assured is looking in India?
So I think there's a lot of opportunity for our countries to partner together, and especially in the areas of defense. So India and the U.S. Defense Departments have long had a strong relationship. That relationship got even stronger in June when our Secretary of Defense Austin visited the Defense Minister Singh here in India. And one of the things that came out of that is a roadmap for U.S.-India defense industrial cooperation. And that roadmap, I believe, is really setting the stage for even stronger ties between India and the U.S. in our industrial bases, allowing Indian companies to work more closely with U.S. companies and U.S. companies to work more closely with Indian companies as well.
Okay. And what are some Assured products which cater to the electronic vehicle segment? Is there any product that cater electronic?
Yeah, so USPAE, U.S. Partnership for Assured Electronics, we don't really make any products. We're a nonprofit organization. We're actually a subsidiary of IPC, so we work very closely with them. And our focus is really on helping bring together our members who do make those products and provide those solutions and conduct that research, bring them together so that they can collaborate within the industry and also with government to then solve the problems.
Okay, thanks. And what are future plans of Assured to move forward?
So as we move forward, there are several areas that we're working on. We have several projects that we're about to announce that are going to provide government funding in the U.S. to help industry rapidly overcome shortcomings in areas like I mentioned before, UHDI or SLP, substrate like PCBs. So that's very exciting. And I think the other point I mentioned on the increased India and U.S. cooperation, I think that is a really exciting area for us. And we're looking forward to working with IPC India on that. We've already begun talking about how we can help facilitate that collaboration, not just within our own country's industry and government, but also across our countries as well.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're very
That's all from
welcome.
us.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Yeah.